Good evening, February 14th. A happy Valentine's Day to all. An extremely busy hump day today. It feels like Monday. I'm way off on these days as usual. Progress across the board, yet every step forwards is a step backwards in a sense. So I did all the plugs and the coils in the Monaco Blue car. Alan got the suspension done the other day. We fixed the steering issue that we had with the car. So then it goes for alignment so I can finally road test this thing. And it's not in the garage tonight because on the way back from the alignment, bling, check engine light, reduced power, increased emissions, contact your BMW center, Misfires cylinder 1. We've got brand new plugs and coils on a 58,000 mile car. Well, I failed to reset the codes after I had the MAFs disconnected, but that shouldn't really make a difference. So we're gonna have to do more troubleshooting, probably smoke test the intake, hope it's not an injector because you can't get those injectors. It's just so frustrating to get these cars this far and then a completely new issue that was not pre-existing. I'm taking arrival scans of the entire car in ISTA and printing that out. We didn't have any sort of misfires or anything like that when it came in, and we haven't done engine work to the car to even bring something like that into play. So I don't understand it, but we'll get to the bottom of it eventually. Alan's working on the timing chains and guides. We needed a torque angle gauge. It's a whole thing, and I'm not going to go into it because I'm going to get all mad before I go to bed, and that's not good for my heart and my mind. But we finally tracked one down in Vista. Eventually, they delivered it to the store in Escondido. We picked it up, and it's a piece of junk. So I ended up going to Harbor Freight today twice. I went to BMW twice. I went to Staples, UPS, USPS, O'Reilly's, and I'm missing one other place. I was on the road for like 2.5 hours today in Escondido, going less than 10 miles. It was just maddening. Sergio worked on the black Sapphire 530 that we've had for almost 2 years now and removed the intake manifold. Boy, does that open up the engine bay. I mean, you realize the straight six is just like this. All the rest of the space under the hood is just intake manifold and accessories and plastic. But we had a leaking oil filter housing gasket. We had a bad hose in and out of the, I believe, the idle control valve, which may explain the sporadic idle control valve jammed or stuck open codes that we've been getting on that car for months. We smoke tested the car multiple times. Every time we do, we find a new leak somewhere in either a bad vacuum hose or a fitting or something. So I really hope we're getting to the bottom of that. It's been really frustrating. Larissa's here tonight. We had a pizza. We watched the Lakers game, last game before the All-Star break, a win over the Utah Jazz. So they get to go into the All-Star break with like a 3 or 4 or 5 game win streak, which is nice. And for the sake of getting to bed to rest my back, I'm going up there now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Good night.